Okay, everyone, I wanted to make sure that you guys can see me and that you can see my screen, which should be showing. Let me make sure I know what I'm showing. Should be showing the presentation, the PowerPoint presentation. It should say East Texas Giving Day. If someone could just put that in the chat that you can see me and see the presentation, then I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, I will go ahead and get started. I'm turning off my camera now, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I sent out the prizes already to you, so you could have had an opportunity to review those. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the East Texas Giving Day prize release. Okay, so what is this prize money? It's offered to nonprofits participated in East Texas Giving Day as a way to add fun to the event. We use this prize money as part of the gamification for the event, so it will not populate on the site until, let me see, hang on just 1 second. It will not populate on the site until April 25th, the actual day of giving. Just 1 second. Okay. Prizes are awarded at designated times throughout the giving day, and we are going to give away around 14,000, maybe a little extra if I can dig underneath the mattresses and pillows around here and see if I can scrape up some more. But it should be around $14,000 that we will ultimately throw at the prizes for this year's Giving Day event. Okay, prize money can be won by any of the participating nonprofits. So there's just simple criteria. Total number of new donors during specific qualifying hours. That's one of the bases to receive the prizes. I'll be doing some reports over total overall donors. Some of the prizes will be based on that. Of course, most money raised, because this is an online fundraiser and we want you guys to raise as much money as possible. We do have some that are based on historic milestones. And remember, again, all nonprofits have an opportunity to win. So it really just is based on those quantifying time frames and on total number of donors, new donors, or most money raised. Donations to your organization have to go through the Giving Day platform. We do have the ability for you guys to submit offline donations, which is great. We want you to be able to do that, but we do not use that part to quantitate our prize giveaway. It has to go through the platform so that the system can help me filter to get you guys the prizes awarded. So this year, for early bird giving prizes, we have a couple. So we're going to give away $500 to the nonprofit with the most donors on the Giving Day platform between April 3rd and April 25th at 5:59. So giving starts, as a reminder, on April 3rd. That is Monday. So in order for a nonprofit to be found on the front end of easttexasgivingday.org by the public, you have to submit your profile. So this morning, an email went out that had steps 1, 2, and 3. And if you received an email that said you haven't completed one of these tasks, then before the end of the week, I encourage you to do so. And once you submit your profile to go live, you can go over to easttexasgivingday.org on the front side that the public would look at, and you can search for your organization. Starting on Monday, there will be a green donate button that'll populate on each of your landing pages for someone to click to make their donation. So this prize, this early bird prize of $500, is going to be for the single nonprofit that receives the most donors, doesn't matter if they're new or repeat donors, to your organization through the platform between April 3rd and April 25th, right at 5:59 before the actual Giving Day kicks off. So get out there, talk about it on social media, send Facebook messages, whatever you got to do to get people motivated to give to you during this opportunity. The more donors that you have that give, the better your odds are going to be to receive this prize. The next prize is an early giving prize, again of $500, and it will be for the nonprofit that raises the most money on the platform between those dates of April 3rd and April 25th. So what we did was we tried to reward both most money raised and most donors raised. You know, we've talked about it a lot during the lead up of East Texas Giving Day that new donor acquisition is difficult, but we want to reward that behavior, and we want to reward the nonprofits and the nonprofits that can get the donors to give during that time frame, because we really want you guys to see benefit from the event. It's not meant to be busy work. This event is supposed to be fruitful for you, and that is done through raising money on the platform. Okay, so our next set of prizes that we're going to talk about are the donor, based on donor stats. So these are like your most based prizes, most of somethings. So Good Morning Giving Day will be between 7 and 8 a.m. and it's awarded to a nonprofit with the most donors. Again, we're trying to get you guys that new donor acquisition and get new people to your organization. This prize during that time frame is going to be worth $200. We also have a Rise, Shine, and Give from 8 to 9 a.m. It will be awarded to the nonprofit with the most new or first-time donors, and that is a $200 prize. So you may be wondering what a first-time donor is. So first-time donors check a box at checkout. So where this little blue arrow is at checkout, it's a yes or no simple question, and it is a mandatory question, so they do have to submit it. But as a reminder, 32% of donors last year indicated that they were first-time donors to an organization. So that Rise, Shine, and Give is going to help attract new donors as they check out right there. And it is on the honor system. Donors have to indicate that, but I've found that over the course of the years that's not a heavily manipulated concept. Okay, so if you want to know about how to attract new donors, there is a video. We actually did it in 2022, but the content is still fresh and related to Giving Day campaigns in general. So last year, Pregnancy Help Center of Lufkin received the most number of donations overall with 190 contributions. So go to easttexasgivingday.org under nonprofit resources and watch that video as a refresher of things that you could do to build your campaign and next year be the one that we feature during our nonprofit peer learning videos that we do. Okay, so another set of prizes that we have are based on milestones. So celebration pages, that's a relatively new feature that we still see that we're gaining lots of traction with. Those launch on April 3rd as well. So we are going to base a prize on their performance. So the nonprofit with the most money raised by the collective efforts of their celebration page creators will receive a $300 bonus prize. Now, I won't be able to formulate this prize, who the winner is, until after East Texas Giving Day. But as soon as I know, I will post it and share it with all of you guys so you can celebrate the efforts of these collaborators that are helping your fundraising. So celebration pages, there's some content out there if you're unfamiliar with them. There are some materials already on the back end side, on the front side of easttexasgivingday.org under nonprofit resources, so that you can start talking to people about helping create celebration pages and the benefits it can provide for your organization. There's also a video that I've relinked out there. It's actually from 2020, I think, but it still has all the relative information that you would need to be able to understand why creating a celebration page or a peer fundraising page could be beneficial to your organization. Plus, everybody that does it could help you win $300 more, and that's always a win. Okay, milestone prizes. We have a new Kid on the Block prize. This is a repeat from last year, but I thought it was very well received. This is only for first-time East Texas Giving Day participants, and it's based on the number of donors at the end of East Texas Giving Day. So the nonprofit that is brand spanking new to the event, that has the most number of donors at the conclusion, number of donors. It doesn't matter if they're new or anything. They can just be donors on the platform. Will help you win an additional $200. And again, this is an award that I have to grant at the end of East Texas Giving Day because I'll need to collect all that data from all the new organizations to award this prize. But we did not forget our tried and true nonprofits that come back year after year and see success on the platform. So we want to reward you guys too with the most improved prize. So you have to have been a returning East Texas Giving Day participant participating from 2022 to 2023. And this is on, we're going to do this award based on the largest increase of the number of donors. Again, it doesn't matter if they're new or returning donors to your organization, but we want to celebrate that because donor acquisition, again, y'all, it's a difficult sport. So this one is going to be a $200 prize that will be awarded at the end of East Texas Giving Day. And that's going to take me a couple of days, y'all. So don't expect it the morning after, but I will do my best to get it to you ASAP because it's exciting to know that you and your donors have worked together to accomplish a task. Okay, we are going to continue with the County Fair Prize. It's based on the county that you registered in when you set up your profile. So East Texas Communities Foundation serves 32 counties in East Texas, and you have to select one county whenever you register or complete your profile. So again, we will award one of these prizes per county. So there's a potential for 32 to be ultimately awarded, and it's based on the most donors at the end of East Texas Giving Day. Now, you could be a new nonprofit and you could win that new nonprofit prize, the new Kid on the Block, and you could win this county fair prize if you are randomly drawn. No, I'm sorry, if you are the nonprofit with the most donors at the end of East Texas Giving Day. So there's potential for you to win multiple awards, multiple prizes through this event. These will be worth $100 each. So ultimately there should be $3,200 is the value of this prize, but $100 will go out, one $100 award per county to a nonprofit. And again, it will be awarded at the end of East Texas Giving Day. Okay, so let's talk about those power hours. Power hours generate a lot of activity on the platform because they are our biggest collection of dollars that we can give away at any time. So we have your basic power hours that will happen between 9 and 10 a.m., 1 and 2 p.m., 7 and 8 p.m., and those are each worth $1,000. These prizes are based on the most money raised in that time frame. So ultimately, we want you guys to get lots of donors, but the name of the game on East Texas Giving Day is really raising those funds. So we base these prizes on that. These are staggered throughout the day so that you can ramp up your email content and that kind of stuff, social media presence, to drive people to the site during these targeted hours to help you win this $1,000 gift. Okay, and nonprofits can only win one power hour. So think about it strategically. Which one of these do you want to shoot for? But if you don't get one, keep going because, and make sure you can retarget your information out there because we want you. You only have an opportunity to receive one of these, so you got to think about how you want to go about it. Okay, we have special power hours. It's a Love Where You Live, and it's from 11 to 12 p.m. So it's 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's also worth $1,000, and it's based on the most money raised in that time frame. And again, you can only win one power hour as your nonprofit. We have a special power hour at the end of the evening. It's the Final Four prize. It's from 8 p.m. to midnight, so those last 4 hours of Giving Day, but it's worth $1,500 and again is based on the most money raised. And that little disclaimer, you can only win 1 power hour, and that includes this Final Four prize. Okay, so we have a super power hour. It is it is during the time frame that is proven to be one of the highest hours of fundraising that goes on. There's something about this 3 to 4 p.m. time frame um, that really generates a lot of activity, and not just on our event of East Texas Giving Day, but across the country. It's a proven time frame. So that's our superpower hour. It's from 3 to 4 p.m. It's going to be worth $2,000, and again, based on the most money raised. And again, you can only win one of those power hours that I have mentioned. So strategically think about which one you want to target or how you want to go about it, and promote, promote, promote. I as well will be promoting from our East Texas Giving Day platform, and hopefully generate a lot of activity to the site during those time frames to help you out. Okay, so this year we're going to offer a social media prize again. So our first one is hashtag East Texas Giving Day 2023, which is hashtag ETGD 2023. This is the hashtag for good. We are going to draw 2 random $100 winners from nonprofits that use the hashtag ETGD 2023 in your social media post on Facebook. Now, you can use that on Twitter, you can use it on Instagram, whatever tiki-talkie that you choose to do. But I will only be tracking the performance of ETGD 2023 on Facebook, and that is simply because that platform, like it or not, has proven to be where the majority of the donors for East Texas Giving Day come from. When those other platforms, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, when they start generating the kind of numbers that Facebook does for click-throughs, then I will reevaluate how this prize is awarded. But in the meantime, Facebook is where the majority of click-throughs come from. And so that's where I'm going to spend my time tracking. So this is a $200 prize, but cannot be awarded until the end of East Texas Giving Day. It wouldn't be fair for me to award it at 1 whenever you guys are still using this hashtag throughout the day. So again, it will happen at the conclusion of East Texas Giving Day, and the winner I will announce after the fact later on in the week. Okay, the other social prize that we have is going to take place during our East Texas Giving Day live segments that will happen in Tyler. This one will be done between 4 and 6 p.m. We have the pleasure of utilizing the Plaza Tower in downtown Tyler's atrium as a base camp for East Texas Giving Day. And we have partnered with some great local media partners who help us produce Facebook Lives down there. It's a great environment in the evening to come and just enjoy each other's company and talk about some of the successes that you've seen on the platform. You're welcome to bring your board, your donors, family, and friends. We welcome all. Downtown in Tyler has a lot to offer. There's a nice Andy's ice cream shop, or I guess it's frozen custard. There is a True Vine that offers beer and wine. And then there's also Cafe 1948, which is a coffee and tea provider. They also have snacks in there. So there's activities for you to take, you can enjoy, as well as participate in our Facebook Lives. If you're there, we will pull you out and do a quick interview with you and promote your organization and what your work is within the communities. Anyone that's participating in East Texas Giving Day is welcome to come and be a part of that. But that is where we set up our base camp, and I'll be sending out more details with addresses and things of that nature for those of you who are not local to Tyler, who live a little out of town. But it is a lot of fun, and you don't have to participate in our Facebook Live. I encourage you to do your own. They're easy to produce by yourself. You can just use your cell phone. We just use a team because I can't be everywhere on that day. So during these Facebook lives, these East Texas Giving Day Live, we will draw out of all organizations that are participating in East Texas Giving Day, we will draw some golden tickets, and we will have honored guests there that will also select and draw out of the bucket these golden ticket recipients. And so they're just kind of a fun gimme prize. They generate a lot of happy hearts, and that's what we really want on Giving Day. Oops, hang on. Those little prizes, I don't have let me go see if I can go back. I don't have all that completely ironed out yet, what the dollar amounts will be. But just look and know that we will be giving away golden tickets during those time frames, and it is a lot of fun. Okay, so another key component of East Texas Giving Day is matching funds. So this year we're doing the prizes a little different for matching funds. We are doing the Matchmaker Prize, which is valued at $700. We will have one winner that will be randomly drawn from nonprofits that meet their full match at the conclusion of East Texas Giving Day on April 25th. I should be able to award that prize that night, but stay tuned because I'll have to work that out with the tech vendor to make sure that we can get that prize awarded at midnight. But for all nonprofits that meet their match within the platform on East Texas Giving Day on April 25th, you could have potential to win another $700 just for achieving your goal. So it's really, that to me is like icing on the cake, right? We also have a Match for Good prize valued at $500, and one nonprofit will be randomly drawn from those that have entered a match by midnight on April 21st. So you have the platform. We will not accept any more nonprofits after 5 p.m. on March 31st. But those that have registered have until, and those that have paid and are in the system and ready to go, you have until April 21st to find a match partner. So after April 21st, we will run this prize. It will be the Match for Good prize valued at $500, where it doesn't matter what your match amount is, but if you have one in the system, it could potentially win you another $500. So again, strategically think about how and whom within your organization you can partner with. And you just never know unless you try. It's like you take the shot. If you never know if you're going to make the shot unless you take it. So it's the same thing with this. Find someone who can be your match partner, enter it in the system, and then your odds have increased that you could potentially win a $500 prize. There is a video out there related to match. It's on the East Texas Giving Day Nonprofit Resources tab of the platform. Watch that video and see if that's something you can pull off between now and April 21st. Okay, so all this is well and good, but how do you know when you've actually won a prize? Well, I will email you. Now, I admit last year I got a little bit behind and did not get all my emails out in a timely manner, but I will strive to do better. You can always go to the leaderboards because there is a prize tab on the leaderboard that will show you who has been awarded which prizes. I also work really hard to get those tagged out on Facebook, but again, last year I did get behind. So I will do my best to make sure that you have received notice that you are a winner on both social media and through email. So bear with me, but I will do my best. Okay. If you have a celebration page creator, share your goal with those celebration page creators and tell them what prize you're going for so that they know when they're communicating with their circle of friends that you really want to receive donations between like 2 and 3 p.m. or whatever the time frame is. But I encourage you to share. If you're going to promote prizes, share it with your board, share it with your volunteers, share it with any donor that you're communicating with through East Texas Giving Day. Share it on all your social media channels. The more you say it, the more people will be aware of it. So ask the board if they can make their donation at a specific time. That can help you win a prize. And again, if it's one about the most money that you raised during a certain time frame, that's different. But if it's just about, if you're trying to win a prize that's based on just number of sheer donors, then this is an opportunity for that board member to not necessarily make their end all be all big gift, but for them to be counted in the event to help you win those donor prizes. So think about that strategically, about how you want to utilize the people that are in your organization. And again, when you post on social media, even if you post that you want to win a prize, include that hashtag ETGD 2023, because that again is going to help you be a candidate to receive that social media prize. Because that's what I said, I'm going to search hashtag ETGD 2023 and in the mentions and see who comes up, and then randomly we are going to select someone. So the complete list of prizes, again, has been emailed out to all of you, but you can also access it by going to easttexasgivingday.org under nonprofit resources, and there's a PDF there that you can access. And again, it has been emailed, and there will be future correspondences between now and East Texas Giving Day where I include that PDF of the prizes for you guys to have at your available to you in your organization. So just a recap of dates and times as they come down the pipe. Registration is open until Friday at 5. So if you haven't registered and you haven't decided if you're going to participate, you got to get on the boat. Profiles are locked, meaning no more edits after April 25th, and giving opens Monday. So if you haven't completed your profile, I encourage you to go do that, because you won't be available for giving for for donors to find your nonprofit if you haven't submitted your profile to go live. And East Texas Giving Day is Tuesday, April 25th. So be thinking about that. That's coming really fast, y'all. April is next week. So again, I wish you all the best of luck. If you have questions, you're welcome to email me. I will also be posting this prize video on the website for you to review at a future time if you need to share it with someone else within your organization. And I'm going to give you back a little bit more time of your day, because I think we are done. I'm going to check the chat to make sure that no one has asked any questions. Well, I do not see any questions. Okay. So I don't see any questions, but if you do, you can always shoot me an email here at my office. Anyway, I wish you all the best and happy East Texas Giving Day. See you soon. Thanks.